Every story hides a choice. Every choice hides a consequence. Welcome to A.O. David Tales, where worlds collide, minds break, and destinies are rewritten. The wind cut through the capital of Kotoria-Hoshigawa, lifting cherry blossom ash and the banners crowning the city's towers. From above, the city looked like a kingdom carved from flame and marble. Broad black stone avenues, incense-scented courtyards, and 4 colossi standing vigil over the Sennin quarter, like patient gods. Up close, the statues were absurdly impressive, 70 feet of carved muscle, polished so the sunlight skated off them. Cross-legged atop the shoulder of one, Mahito Hakari seemed born to sit in the air itself. His white and red robe flared in the wind, a streak of red threading through his blonde-tipped hair. The inscription at the statue's base, 4th Sennin of Kotoria, caught stray light, making his smile half myth, half man. Yet, Mahito's thoughts were not on statues. They were on where the world bent dangerously close to breaking. "You'll catch a cold up there," a voice said. "Nearer than the wind." Masahiro Atasaki Masa, to those who had drunk wine and laughed through danger, climbed the statue like it was a garden wall and settled beside him. 2 years older than Mahito, their scars made them brothers in experience. "You promised you'd go home," Masa said. "Your wife's ready to hammer you for missing this." Mahito exhaled and watched the city answer his gaze. Merchants haggling, children chasing a loose dog, a courier racing on a scroll bike. "I'll be there tonight," he said. Masa snorted. Hero of the 3rd Kijutsu War, afraid of nappies and lullabies. "Come on, Haka, man, we'll guard them." Mahito's smile thinned. "Kotoria is 20 million square kilometers, Masa. If I rest, I'm being selfish. People depend on me." Masa punched his shoulder, an old soldier's way of saying everything without saying it. "I got your back. Always have." Below them, in shadow between 2 colossi, a figure ran up the steps with the energy of youth. White hair, scarred eye, and determination carved into his stance. Arashi Katashi, one of the ones marked by flames. Generation 5 Team Dragon's brightest new ember. "Mahito-sama." Arashi panted, bowing too formally for the casual pair on the statue. "Lord Haruko asked me to bring word at once." "Of course he did," Mahito said, masking a groan behind a smile. Lee Jai burst in behind him, a pale streak of impossible energy. "Arashi, you owe me a duel. Stop being Haruko's messenger. Fight me." He grabbed Arashi's sleeve in comic urgency. Mahito laughed. "That old man is calling me. I'm in trouble." A bell tolled somewhere. The narration could breathe, slowing just enough to let tension sink in. The Sennin Tower rose before them, an iron-laced lotus of glass and stone. Magic braided through its bones. Ribbons of Nishu shimmered around its spire like a living halo. Mahito walked past citizens who paused, bowed, or stared. He ignored them all. Inside, Haruko Hatoshi waited in a room so ordinary it hurt. Tea on a low table, windows smelling of pine. At 68, Haruko moved like someone who had lived 100 lives, eyes sharp, hair a storm of silver. "Join me," Haruko said. Cup poised like a staff. Mahito obeyed. "Why are you staring?" Haruko asked. "Duty," Mahito said. "Messages from the front. The maps are restless." Haruko pinched his ear. "You are not a mapmaker tonight. You are a father. I trusted you with people, with hearts. If you leave your daughter alone while counting borders, you waste that trust." Mahito closed his eyes, the corner of his mouth confessing his guilt. "I'll go tonight. I promise." The hospital smelled of life and antiseptic. Kureha Hatoshi, pale and human, smiled tiredly, laughing after a quiet argument with the sky. "You left work for me?" she teased. "I wouldn't miss this," Mahito said, kneeling, hands on her belly. "Little man, you better come out strong. Take care of Mama." The nurses giggled. Kureha smacked him lightly. Around them, life continued in soft, ordinary ways, the kind that make promises feel possible. Mahito wanted to believe them. With the bluntness of a man who had bled for certainty, when he rose, an ember flickered in the corner of his vision. So small, he almost missed it. The child shifted. Kureha smiled. Mahito squeezed her hand once and left, attending to a nation that felt larger and lonelier with every step. Somewhere, a distant bell tolled. A chain at the harbor trembled. Small, easy to miss, but not for those who listened for cycles and for the beginning of certain storms. And remember, every choice leaves a mark. Until next time, this is A.O. David Tales.